Aksum Global Strategies Group would like to welcome you to our video on the Essentials of the Affordable Care Act. With all the information swirling around about what's commonly known as Obamacare, we want to be sure you have a core understanding of the basics that make up ACA, so that way you can make the best decision for your business. So let's start with who is affected by ACA. As of January 1st, 2016, any company with 50 or more full-time employees now has to comply with the rules of the Affordable Care Act. What does a full-time employee mean exactly? Well, that's any employee with 30 or more hours in a week. If you're hoping to find some sort of loophole in these numbers to keep you out of ACA, good luck. The government's worked really hard to close any loopholes. So if you're a business of this size, you better get ready to comply with ACA. If a business has to participate in the Affordable Care Act, what exactly is required to do so? First, it's important to think of ACA as a minimum wage for healthcare coverage, a basic amount employers are supposed to provide. What gets tricky is if that employer asks the employee to contribute to the coverage, that contribution must be deemed affordable. Below a certain percentage of their salary can be spent on healthcare. And that's the tricky balancing act that employers have with what they must report. They must show they met a minimum amount of coverage, but below a maximum amount of employee contribution. And what makes that balancing act so difficult is when you have to do it, because the answer is every single month. You have to show that you met the minimum amount of coverage at an affordable rate to your employees every single month. If you don't, or if you make a mistake, it can cost you between $50 and $500. And that range is determined by when you catch that mistake. So between submitting the reports and auditing yourself to be sure you've got it correct, the answer is to when you do your ACA compliance reporting is often. You're probably going to be doing it often. So where can you find the information necessary to do this monthly reporting? And the truth is you're going to have to look at your own payroll records to find the information necessary. You're going to need to be able to prove how much you spent per employee on their health care coverage, what they individually contributed towards that coverage, and you need to be sure that that contribution is not too much of their actual pay. You're going to need to run that ratio for every single employee every single month, and it's going to have to come from your own tracking along with your health care provider. So why should a business be concerned about the Affordable Care Act? Because doing so would be a healthy way to remain a company for the future. See, the consequences of violating ACA rules could permanently damage or cripple a business, and the danger lay in the per violation fine structure. If a company messes up somebody's ACA reporting for a year, it counts as 12 violations, and so it'll be the fine times 12. And with that kind of multiplication rate, you could damage profitability or even destroy a business. Aksum Global Strategies Group is an innovator in the world of benefit management. Not only will we 100% guarantee your ACA compliance, but if you let us handle the details of your benefits, we will keep renewal costs low, reduce your overhead and G&A, and best of all, your stress level, making us an effective and efficient solution to managing your benefits. Everyone at Aksum Global Strategies Group would like to thank you for watching our video on the Essentials of the Affordable Care Act. And if you have any questions about Affordable Care Act compliance or how we can be your partner in profitability, don't hesitate to contact us by any of the methods on the screen. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.